Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now we're seeing that these stores is starting to reject cash and become cashless, and some of the major chains, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, KFC, and once these stores start this, um, you're gonna have major problem. Now in the prophecies it talk about uh money. Money is a major factor in the scriptures. It says that a rich man can't inherit the kingdom of heaven because he worried about money. It says money is a trap for those who have lust to be rich. Money turns into a trap for them. So they're gonna be tempted by the money, going to get the money. It says in Matthew 13 that the word is choked out by the deceitfulness of the riches. So they chasing money over chasing the word of the Lord. Say the love of money is the root of all evil. See, all of this evil and the bad times that's happening in the world, money is at the root. The love of the money is at the root of it. Then you got Revelation 6 that talks about this wicked kingdom starting to put a yoke on the people and uh, cause them to pretty much have to get this yoke in order to get bread. It talks about a penny for barley and a penny for wheat, meaning the money is connected to getting bread and stuff for you to eat. And then it talks about a pale horse, where he gonna be taking control and killing people with hunger. How you gonna kill them with hunger? Because you gonna lock them out of eating from your stores. And so all of this is in the scriptures, and we seeing these prophecies coming to pass. Let me get that in Habakkuk. And it's one set of people that's doing it, because Habakkuk talks about, let's go ahead and get it. Habakkuk 3 and 3 is saying, God came from Teman. Teman is the grandson of Esau. So this is talking about the Edomites. Now let's break down when this started to be go public and start to be revealed to the prophets. It says, verse 3, for the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. See, it's talking about the Edomites. See, talking about the Edomites, their soul is not upright in them. And what they gonna do? Verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. That's what Revelation 6, the pale horse. And it was riding on the horse, and it was death. He represented death. These Edomites represent death. It say, and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. And so this is what these Edomites is doing. They trying to bring everybody up under their control. They want to heap under them all people. They're not satisfied with just being rich people. They want the power. That's why I say he's a proud man. They want to have power over all nations. You see, they don't just want to be rich people living in the earth. They want to have power. And so this is what Revelation 6 is talking about. They're going to try to put a yoke on the people and make it where all people got to come through them. That's what they're going to do with this digital situation. They got storage buildings with computers for many computers in there. They got a supercomputer. I got to do a lesson on that. They got a supercomputer where they gonna be running everything through that supercomputer, and they gonna be controlling everybody through their system. And so this is what this digital currency stuff is talking about. So first you got to get rid of cash, because now you got a major battle between the BRICS and the American dollar. While that's going on, you got them talking about going cashless and introducing a digital currency. So you got those two things that's lingering when you're talking about prophecy. Because you go into was it Jeremiah 17 or Ezekiel? Salaki, let me see if it's Ezekiel 17. Um, okay, it's got to be Jeremiah. Okay, let me do this. Let's see, silver and gold. Okay, Ezekiel 7, that's what I want. It said, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. So this gold is not going to be on the table when the Lord bring the judgment, when he unleash Esau on the world, because this is the end of his kingdom, and he going to unleash him to be death, pretty much, and to have a desire to send as many people to the grave that he can. It says, their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. Because they're going to be chasing after this money. They're going to be trying to please Esau and go along with his money scheme, which they don't know Esau is there as a trap. He's there as a stumbling block. Because let's go to Jeremiah 17, verse 5. It says, thus says the Lord, cursed be the man that trusts in man and make flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. So they don't understand that Esau is hated. They don't want to go along with that clear statement that the Lord made multiple times that he hate Esau. So they're going to run along and go along with his madness, chasing money, chasing the money that Esau done acquired, chasing the silver and the gold, or anything representing silver and gold like this digital currency. And he gonna tell them to put it in their toe, their kneecap, their butt cheek, the eardrum, anywhere, and they'll do it because they respect this man and this nation that's in rulership. They respect their power. They respect their riches. They respect their word. So they gonna trust in this man, and he want power over all nations, and all people, and he gonna destroy they behind because he's the horse, the pale horse, the pale so-called white man with no pigment in his skin, the pale red man that's on the red horse. The red nation that turned pale, the so-called white man. He gonna mandate that you get that money and put it in your body, so when you walk in the store, all you got to do is walk through the screen and it's gonna register. They already got the stores set up. Let's go into Zephaniah. See, they got the stores set up already. Well, let me get, you know what? Let me get Second Ezra 6 and 22, because this comes significant too. It says in verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. See, it ain't gonna, the storehouses that they used to go into, like Walmart and these places, they're not gonna be able to go there no more. See, they're not gonna be able to go to them big old storehouses and get their food, because what Esau gonna do? Let's get 70, 71, 72. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. You see, Esau coming to take your goods, and he gonna have control over the goods. And he gonna set up these little stores, these cashless stores, where you gonna have to go to his store and get what you're trying to get. That's why it says in verse 69, it says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under the foot. See, because when he come in with that great insurrection, start taking the food and having total control over the food, which he already has it, but people can boot. It's many bootleg. That's what's going on with uh like the music industry. You got people bootlegging stuff, so they made it where you got to have everything copyrighted and it got to be legit. And he tried to cut out the bootlegging. This is what he doing with the money situation. You ain't gonna be able to do all this trading and finding food here and there and going around the so-called white man. You gonna have to go to him now. It ain't gonna be no working under the table and all that crap. You got to go to Esau, Edom for everything. Let's go ahead and get that. That's the curse is gonna come to its full extent. And this is what Revelation 6 is talking about. It says, therefore, shall you serve your enemy, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, which the Lord shall send against you in hunger, see, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon your neck until he have destroyed you. See, he gonna put that yoke in these people, which is, I call it, the mark of Satan, because he is, and it's really the mark of the so-called white man, the so-called Edomite, the mark of Esau. That's what it is. And so he gonna make it where you got to come to him. And it ain't just gonna be any Edomite. See, these are elitist Edomites like the Rothschild, the Rockefeller, the J.P. Morgan, these major big families. They got 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati. These major families who got trillions of dollars, they don't have to work the 1% of rich people in the world out of the 99% of all the people on the world. You got 1% of these Edomites that's running everything and got buku money. They don't need money. They is the money. And so these people, is you gonna have to go through them. They want ultimate power and they coming to get it. And if you don't bow down to the image, see, just like in Babylon, you don't bow down to that image and respect what they telling you and obey, they gonna have the power to put you to death. The Lord said he gonna give them power over the fourth part of the earth, which is America. See, in this western hemisphere, as they call it, he gonna give them power over this place, and where most of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, descendants of slaves, the real Israelites, he gonna give them power over this area, and they gonna try to put that yoke on the Israelites. But if you consent to it, it's finished. See, you worried about, oh, I want to go buy me a pizza from Pizza Hut and Taco Bell, and I want to get me some fried chicken and all this crap. Okay, go on right ahead and fall for the trap. And so they running out of time because Brexit trying to announce their thing in January the 1st. See, they trying to get that they money running. So Esau is at a crunch time right now. This is in August, the beginning of September. He in crunch time to try to make something happen. Before that dollar is just totally destroyed. And if he even trying to do that, that might be a part of his plan. See, so when they crash that dollar, then he can implement his Fed now money and keep the so-called country rolling on a certain level. But he's not gonna be getting the trades from the goods and exports from these other countries because they can't afford it. So now they're gonna confiscate everything that they do got, and they're hoarding up. See, they finna hoard up, gather up all the food that they can. They got underground cities and storage places all over the place. They making fake food. See, they gonna store all this stuff up because once that dollar drop and they go straight digital, they gonna take control of the people. And let's go get some more on that dollar dropping. This is Zephaniah Joel. No, Zephaniah 1 and 10. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, says the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry. See, people gonna know. A noise of a cry from the fish gate, and the howling of the second, and a great crashing from the hills. Hills represent government. See, the money system that running the government is going to crash. Verse 11, how are you inhabitants of Mektash? That Mektash went into the merchant people, the stock market pretty much, that was Jerusalem had back in the day. It say, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. See, they're going to get bricks, is going to cut them off, and they're going to have to depend on their digital currency system and the food that they done stored up. Because they ain't getting no exports from China and these other places who made an alliance with Russia. And so this is the situation that we in, and it's clear. But only the wise is gonna understand and pay attention to these things. The brain dead people that's chasing money, and money, they don't turn money into an idol. They gonna follow that money all the way to Esau, and Esau gonna be that on the pale horse, or he gonna be the pale horse pretty much, the pale power, and he gonna have death and hell waiting on him behind, and he gonna kill them in hunger, or they might die of when they put that darn device in their behind. They might get cancer all through the body and drop dead from that. Because once it's spread through your body, you finish. So they're gonna be dying in all kind of ways over here in Babylon, the Great America. But this is the time we living in. It's saying at any time now, these stores ready to go cashless and start the whole situation off. But I'm gonna leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem and Kakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.